morning, everybody. I'm your favorite sports analyst, Jemima Kill, with my favorite co-host,
James Sherwin.
And y'all finna get served with J&J Sports, episode 52. James, how you feeling, man?
I feel fantastic. We're back for another Friday, and we made it 52 episodes.
Yeah, so. Every Friday, you guys. Y'all, I've been in a crazy car accident, man, but, we're going to keep it going. Shout out to my brother right here. We just going to keep it going, no matter what. But we're going to dive right into it, you guys. You already know. We don't waste any time. So, a topic we haven't covered in a minute, James, since the last, the same team, but NCAA tournament, the women's basketball team. So, the Iowa Hawkeyes, and, they clawed down the LSU Tigers in the NCAA tournament in the Elite Eight. James, did you hear anything about this game?
Yeah, this was all over the news.
Yeah.
There was no getting away from coverage of this game.
Man,
for sure.
it was a rerun. When we talked about the situation last time with her with the whole hand thing, just stunting and everything, and the fact that Clark was just humble and and stuff like that. I mean, it showed in this game.
Yeah, there was already an established history going into this game.
Yeah.
So that made it a lot bigger, I felt.
Oh, yeah, man. This was a good game. This was a great game. We finna get into it. Our first question, man, who was the biggest factor in Iowa winning the game?
For the past 2 years, Clark has definitely been the biggest thing in college basketball.
Yeah.
So that definitely, we can point at that right there, but the fact that that's where all the attention was focused, so that allowed her teammates to be able to shine.
Man, if she didn't play in this game, I don't know. Ain't gonna lie. Especially when you have Angel Reese and they're pretty much their whole lineup. Not saying that Iowa's not a good team without her, but she's a big factor. I mean, she hit the first three of the game. And that kind of showed you, like, okay, she's going to be a problem.
Well, and also for her to be this excellent, she had to have the help to be able to do it. I mean, she's not doing it all by herself.
By herself, yeah, so. Definitely. I mean, man, she kind of has like a Steph Curry. I mean, the way she's shooting these threes, like it's nothing, man. If we just look at her stats, she had 41 points, 7 rebounds, and 12 assists, and she made all 9 3-pointers. I mean, for a point guard, man, that's crazy. It's crazy number. She's not the tallest one out there, but she's getting 7 rebounds, and I mean
that 9 3-pointers is mind blowing. I just can't believe that, and making each and every one of them too. That's
oh yeah, she's a teammate that you can rely on, especially when it's time to really, yeah.
It's like that robotic type of production where it's just automatic.
No question. Second question, man, what stood out the most about this Iowa team?
Probably the attitude that they brought to the game.
Yeah.
Because LSU, they're also an excellent
team.
Ball team. So there's going to be a major challenge there. But to keep that same attitude all the way through consistently.
Play hard the whole game, it takes a lot. For me, just to add on, it would have to be their ball movement. They had a good ball movement going on. Good teammate. Nobody was... Even though Clark was scoring, she was passing. She was dishing the ball out. She wasn't just trying to take over the game, and she was that just showed they trusted in her.
I think that that team play is probably one of the reasons why Clark has had so much success.
Yeah,
and she's not trying to do everything herself. She understands and values the help of her teammates.
Team, yeah, exactly. And it's man, she's so tough in the paint, man. It's like she gives me like I told you, like a Steph Curry type of vibe.
Curry.
When he goes in the paint, he's small, but I mean, it's hard to stop his layup or stop his jumper or whatever. You know what I mean? Him and kind of like Kyrie Irving. So yeah, she kind of has that kind of style of play to me. For sure. And if we kind of just get into the highlights of the game, man, it's a couple of them. So, first one, Angel Reese with that major steal and layup in that first quarter that gave LSU a lead because they didn't have a lead until, that steal that she had. So, and then a block in a second. So, I mean, she was playing major defense. Her in that second half, her and with LSU.
That kind of has me thinking about, so Clark, obviously, the offense, top offense,
Yeah.
producing person there on the court.
Yes.
But Angel Reese and that defense, I feel like that's really undervalued. Not a lot of people are really talking about
Yeah,
that.
they're kind of just in a blind, and I feel like if they would have won, then that probably would have. Well, we noticed your defense was I could because she was that she gave me like a Anthony Davis on a good day type of play in her defense. So, second thing, Clark stop and shoot in a fast break in a second. The fact that she was able to get down the court, stop and shoot, James, that's that's crazy to be a girl and you're having that range. Just the shooting is like nothing.
And
Like
yeah, on a fast break and just automatically just go for
with
it.
confidence. No, that took some practice. I know they had to take some practice. And then last Johnson from the Tigers, the spin layup to tie the game in the half. That was amazing, James. If you go back and see it, it tied the game for the half, but she spun all the way around like that was kind of like some Michael Jordan type, you know.
So a definite highlight play from the game.
Definitely. That was amazing for sure. Y'all let us know if y'all seen that spin layup. That was a good one for sure. And last and final question, man, before I get into the sports topics of the day. What does Iowa need to improve on against their match against UConn? Because they play UConn coming up, and they're not no joke. What do they need to? It's a two-part question. That and then could Clark make it to the WNBA if she wanted to?
I don't want to pick on Clark's Iowa teammates, but maybe if they just give it a little bit more in this next game, because each game just gets harder and harder and harder.
Yeah.
So seeing a little bit more offensive production from the Iowa teammates would
Yeah,
definitely be
that
helpful.
definitely would be good. And then on top of that, they need to be effective in the beginning of the game, like kind of how they was with this LSU, but like times 10. And then their defense needs to be online for sure.
Just get that lead and
Like
keep
it needs to be,
give it
because UConn is a good offensive team, So you got two good offensive teams, but the defense is gonna stand out the most. So if they can get that good defense, kind of going, how they did with LSU, then they'll be. But they have to, the whole game though. It had to be the whole game type of deal.
And to answer the second part, Clark will make it into the WNBA.
Yeah.
I was actually just reading she's foregoing her 5th year of eligibility to go ahead and go into the WNBA. I think that's a good idea considering you could get injured playing another season in college.
Yeah.
So it's time to, take the momentum and go with it.
Take it out, yeah, while it's, while you still have it for sure. Especially even if she doesn't, win the whole championship this upcoming game. I want them to win actually because the way she's been playing, it's unmatched. It's unmatched for sure. But yeah, she's definitely making it to the NBA, WNBA. I like her skill set, her humbleness, her mindset. She has good sportsmanship. So that alone is like, yeah. And they just got outplayed. I think that was the main thing. They just got outplayed. They both, gave their all. It's just one team kind of outplayed them up here, and that's
Yeah, that has me thinking about the mentality of LSU going into the game. I mean, were they maybe already beaten before it even started?
It was and no, because I feel like in the beginning of the game they didn't play as much defense like that, but that second half, I mean, the defense was crazy, and it started with Andrew Reese. So they kind of should have had that kind of going in that first. They should have had a lead in the first half, and with their defense, and then kind of just trying to carry it. Then they probably could have won. It kind of, but they was like, nah, man, this year gonna be different. It ain't gonna be no win after win every year and stuff like that. So
well, and with Clark's talent too, I think she just said enough. It's Iowa's.
It's time to I mean, she deserves it for sure. But y'all let us know how y'all feel. If they're gonna beat UConn. And just I can't wait to see. She's definitely going to probably get in the draft after this season, though, for sure. And congratulations to Angel Reese for getting in as well. Before I go into my next topic, I have a few sports news of the day. So Rajon Rondo has officially retired this week, man. That's crazy. I think last time we were talking about him, it was about the situation when he got arrested and stuff. But Ray John has been in a lot of little incidents though. I don't know if you remember the fight with him and the Rockets when he was on the Lakers. Him and Chris Paul. That was crazy.
Yeah, that I'm happy that he was able to officially retire and a legendary player.
Oh yeah.
But that does have me wonder what is going to be his legacy. More so those incidents off the court or the production that he did on the court.
Hopefully they keep it on a positive note with the production, because like I said, he's a star. He got to play with Garnett, Kevin Garnett, and LeBron, and get a championship with the Lakers, and so yeah.
And people are able to have mistakes and continue on
Yeah,
with
it's
their life.
life.
It's not
You know what I mean? And it's not like did anything. He didn't kill anybody. So I don't see. So nah, it's a good thing, and it's like he's a legend. He's a legend. He definitely need a statue, for sure, or at least to get on the game or something like that. So that. And the second one, man, this one I don't know. Tell me if you agree with this one, but Ryan Garcia, he made a statement saying that that is making people speak out about. He says the Mexicans are the modern day slaves. How you feel about that?
It's definitely an inflammatory comment, and it's a very strong comment. It definitely makes a statement, and this is how he feels about the situation.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe just the slaves part is he could have changed that to something else.
Yeah, I think that's what really makes it like. And it's like, would he still say something like that if he wasn't Mexican and he kind of was seeing how people were being treated? Or is this more so like, okay, I'm this, and maybe his family is, So, I really don't. How I feel about it, yeah, the slaves part is kind of like, yeah, but I understand that, Mexicans work hard for what they, So I guess kind of in that sense, but it's like when you use the slave word, it's like.
Was he talking about the sports world or just like?
I think he meant in general.
general?
I'm hoping he meaning in general, because as far as sports, I mean, no, I don't think that's the case. Because they're getting baseball, they're getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's he had to be talking about just in general.
It sounds like he was trying to make a point, but maybe if he chose like different language
Wording,
to make it
yeah.
the point, it would be more effective.
Wording. And of course, a lot of Mexicans are gonna agree with what he's saying, but like I said, it's the wording. But I guess he just feel like, if he's speaking in general, he just feels like, they had to, first of all, they had to work hard to get to the US, and then have to work, to still work to maintain. So y'all let us know how y'all feel about that comment though. Just on in general perspective. And then the last one, man, former NFL cornerback Vontae Davis, man, he died at the age of 35. That's crazy, man. You heard anything about this?
That's awful. And as soon as I read this, it had me thinking of all of the players recently who have died.
Yeah.
Much too young an age. I mean, this sport is.
It's crazy, and it's like. We're lucky to still have some good cornerbacks, some legend cornerbacks that's still living that can talk, and so.
And people complain about some of the changes that they've made to the sport. For example, like the kickoff. For example, they're trying to make that more safe now.
Yeah.
So, but then there's the people who are saying don't change the game, keep it what it is. So there's that balance there, but. Part of what makes football fun is the fact that it's a dangerous sport.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like if they made it timid, then it wouldn't be a fun sport. I mean, in my opinion, even right now, I still feel like it's a lot of rig, like back how they used to play. But if you just make it all the way soft, like to the point where nobody gonna want to watch it.
Well, yeah, the major focus now is they want to see more touchdowns scored, more points.
Yeah.
But I prefer to see some good defense myself.
No, I love a good two, defensive teams playing, and or two good offense, and you win by defense.
Or you get the elite defense versus an elite offense. That's always fun.
Definitely, man. Y'all let us know how y'all feel. My condolences to him, his family. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Our next topic.
J&J Sports, coming to y'all with more in 2024.